talk about fiscal policies, we're going to run across many times a change in government spending as a policy tool of a government trying to deal with a recession. Now, this will often and usually be designated as G for government spending, but I really want to make sure that you understand what that means in the context of the national income accounts and when we talk about aggregate demand. The government spending on goods and services that we're talking about here is the purchase of actual goods. For example, if the government funds a new highway project, and this could be at the state, local, or federal level, if they go out and they buy concrete and steel to build a bridge and build a highway to that bridge, because that's a purchase of goods, that will be an increase in aggregate demand and an example of an increase in G. If the government hires an architect to design a new federal courthouse, that's an increase in government spending on goods and services in this example, and an increase in aggregate demand. But I want to be clear about one thing that it doesn't include. When we talk about G in this context, it does not include transfer payments. What do I mean by transfer payments? For example, Social Security payments. Unemployment payments. These are what are called transfers. You are taking from a taxpayer, funneling through the government, and then giving it to another person in the economy who spends that. That transfer by itself is not an increase in government spending the way we talk about it in national income accounts. It's true that if someone gets a Social Security check, they're probably going to go out and spend it on goods and services, but that would be part of consumption in national income accounts. But the transfer itself, for the Social Security payments, for unemployment payments, other types of transfers, do not go into G here. So when we talk about fiscal policy in the context of this course, we're very much going to be talking about government spending on goods and services. And very important that you understand what that does and what that does not include.